Dapper Baboon. I am your host with the most, David. Seems that Bo will be joining us a little later. He is trying to mix different dessert cakes into a one big giant new dessert cake that he can name himself and, eat that. He's interested in dessert cakes. He has been for a long time. Anyway, we have a very important guest. With all the stuff that is going on, somebody, felt the need to reach out to us, and we'd like to hear what he has to say. He is a global leader, so he's been around. He knows what he's talking about. We're going to ask him some questions, kind of find out how it's going for him, and we're going to have some fun. Maybe some people can call in later. Bo will join in. We'll talk about the combo. But I am about to put him live here in 2.5. And here we go. Caller, are you in?
Wow. Hello, David.
Hey.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely, buddy. So for our callers who don't instantly recognize his voice, he is from the Sahara jungle. He's the king of the jungle, actually. He's a lion. Why don't you tell us your name, bud?
Wow, David. I don't have a name. I'm just the king. They call me king. I'm the king of the jungle. And
well, even Mufasa had a name.
David, I'm not a Disney kids show, okay? That's not the way it works in the real Sahara. That's not what we do. They just know that I'm the king. I mean, the buck stops with me.
That's crazy. So what do you call, like a donkey? Just a donkey? Are all donkeys referred to as donkey?
David, I call the donkeys food, okay? There's no donkeys in the Sahara, so I don't know what the social norms is for donkeys in the wild. I don't know what they do in the forest and some other temperate time zones. Temperate climates, I just know what's in the Sahara and the jungle because that's what we do. And I don't know what, maybe you should ask the tree because the tree would know. But me, I don't know.
So you would say that you don't know. There is, what about other lions, like little baby lions? What about when you make a baby lion? Is he just baby lion number 1, baby lion number 2?
Exactly, Dave. It's very confusing. We really should come up with a better system, is what I'm saying, because we got baby lion number 105. It gets very taxing. I don't know. It's just we've always done it that way. Wow.
So what about the females? Are you like, is that lion pussy 1, lion pussy number 2? Ooh, look at that. That's lion pussy Harry. Do you have any?
David, before my administration, we maybe would have said as lion pussy 1 and lion pussy 2 through 14, but my administration has made a lot of changes since the Me Too movement, and we no longer refer to the lionesses as just lion pussy. It's not very PC these days. Wow, I'm surprised.
So the Me Too movement
would suggest
the Me Too movement hit the lions too?
David, it's kind of like what happens on the West Coast takes a long time to get to the Midwest. It's kind of the same thing. Everything that happens in the United States eventually comes to the Sahara just a couple, just a little bit down the line. We're like the last people to hear anything. But when they do hear it, everybody's in an uproar.
Literally, you guys are roaring about it.
They are, David, people are roaring at 8 o'clock, and I didn't even get the memo. They're just 8 o'clock at night. All the animals are making noises. I said, what's going on? And I asked somebody, I said, hey, what's going on with the noise? I'm trying to sleep. I got a lot to think of. I'm the king of the jungle. They didn't tell me. So somebody asked me, and I said, what's going on with the roaring? I said, I don't know.
So
it's really scary out here, Dave. It's really scary out here in the Sahara. I had to put everybody on quarantine for the coronavirus. But the zebras.
How do you guys quarantine?
Everybody seems to be really cool with it, except for the zebras. The zebras keep going out for ice cream. I was like, wow. I didn't even know the zebras like to eat frozen custard. And David, their favorite kind of ice cream is the pistachio. And I was like, wow, because I would think that zebras would like a vanilla chocolate swirl, but it turns out is pistachio.
I was thinking cookies and cream. I would assume that a zebra would enjoy a nice cookie and cream ice cream.
Surprisingly,
so there's
David,
currency? What is the currency in the jungle that they use? I mean, is it like a little hut that serves ice cream? Where'd they get milk?
We're completely on a barter system, David. Completely on a barter system. That's what they do. We trade goods for services. It's very outdated. You have to go to like, hey, Zebra 27, can I get some things for the ice cream? And he's like, I'm sorry, I'm Zebra 24. So it takes a long time.
Oh, that would be. You guys do need to think about redoing that system. I seem like, it'd be very hard. I thought you would just call it food. Like, you would just have, like, food 2006. You know what I mean? Do you have...
Food we just call food, Dave. There's no need to number the food. It's not like it's a Chinese food menu. You don't go and order the number 4 when it's just food. You just eat the food.
So other than the roaring, what else has been going on? What other changes have you guys had to make? So you went, lion pussy is no longer called lion pussy. It's lioness pussy, right?
Correct.
Or is that okay? And then you guys are on a barter system for ice cream, and they're on quarantine. Everybody seems cool with it. Where are they quarantined? Do you have to section off parts of the jungle, like zebras go here, hippopotami go here, lioness pussy stay here because I'm trying to get some?
At one point, David, that's the way it would have been. But during the 70s, we had to desegregate the jungle. The zebras cause all types of problems for me, David. It's so hot. It's so hot in the jungle. I don't really want to move, but they make me move all the time. And so I have to fix things because the buck stops with me because I'm the king. So we had to desegregate. The zebras didn't like where they were living, there was a whole lot of drug deals going on, and I didn't know. I was like, they told me. They said, what's going on with the drug deals in the zebra areas? And I said, I don't know. But then I went and seen it, and I had to say, wow, this is not good. This is bad. This is horrible.
So you're saying that the zebras came in and they were just selling drugs? Well, who are the worst drug addicts in the jungle?
It was the zebras, because it was happening where they lived. It was being imported from the south, and the zebras, it was leading to a lot of zebra on zebra crime, and we can't have that in the jungle. Not on my watch. But it's hard being the king, Dave. It's hard because, just the other day, these zebras, I tell you, they came up to me. And when it rains, it pours cats and dogs for me. Because I was laying there like I always do, because it's so hot. And I don't want to move, you know? But the zebra came up to me and said, King, there's no water in the watering hole. And I said, wow. They asked me, they said, what happened to the water? I just said, I don't know. 'Cause I don't put the water in the water hole. The water's just there, David. There's no water, and so nobody can drink. But they come to me and ask, and I don't know. It's like,
so,
wow.
Did you ask anybody else where the water was?
Dave, I had to figure it out. It's me. I'm the king. So just because I don't know doesn't mean that I can't find out, because I need to know. So
I mean, if I were you, I would ask God. I would ask God.
That's what I was thinking, Dave. Was I don't know where the water comes from, but I think God makes the water. So, I went to find God on the mountain. And it was so hot, Dave. I was climbing the mountain. I'm the king of the jungle, okay? I'm not a mountain lion. I'm a regular lion. So I'm climbing the mountain, and sure enough, I found God, right? I did see God was there, and I asked him. I said, God, so what happened to the water? And God looked at me and he said, I don't know. I said,
so
wow.
God didn't know either.
God said, I don't know where the water comes from. I said, wow. I thought you was God, and you don't know where the water is. He said, I don't know. It was here when I got here. And I said, wow. I asked him, I said, well, who knows about the water? He said, I don't know. He said there was this guy named Moses who made the water move. And he said that he thought that God was making the water move too,